Hi guys, and welcome back to another episode of the FIFA 22 Ultimate Team Road to Glory. We are back again for another episode. It's episode number 95, and in today's episode we're going to be carrying on with the weekend league. But before we get on with that today, as you know, in the last episode, we'll just recap. We packed ourselves Sadio Mane from the 86 plus. We also did ourselves the new SBC in Mauro Icardi, that's of course gone now, but we've gone and completed him, and we're going to now move on into the weekend league. So we're currently 1-0, and we're playing this team on the screen right now. Well, it's obviously gone now, but he had himself Mauro Icardi, he had Neymar, he had a red Messi, I believe. If not, it was just a normal informed Messi. And we do go 1-0 up inside the 80 minutes. It took 80 minutes to score in this one, but then in the 89th minute, there's going to be a second goal of the game, but unfortunately it's going to go to my opponent. He whips it back to the man in the middle that he's going to be Neymar, excuse me, and we're now back to 1-1, so that's obviously not great. But then we push through into the second half, well, not the second half, the first half of extra time, should I say. Salah's going to lacroquette around the defence, play it back, Sadio Mane with the touch, with the shot, with the goal. We're now 2-1 up. Brilliant to see from him. 2 minutes after the restart, gets himself on the score sheet. So then we push through again, he's killing Mbappe, he's forcing, he's trying to get away through, plays it to Icardi, 1-2, he chips the keeper. We've scored the goal with Kylian Mbappe, so we're now 3-1 up in extra time, and naturally he's going to seal the game as well. I did bring on Ismail Assar, just thought, you know what, why not, he's on my bench, because obviously we needed to put like goal players on the bench to obviously get the things done in champs for like 200, scoring 200 games or something. You get a 100k pack or like a mega like a ultimate pack or something. So I just thought we'd get that done, so he was on my bench and I just thought I'd bring him on because obviously we were 3-1 up at the time. So we're now going to move on and obviously get into the next game, which is the third game, and this is that team that we're going to play. It's quite nice. He's got himself Zola, probably got him from an icon pack, probably same with the Czech as well, and a couple of other players that are quite nice. Obviously I believe you had Graven, Birch and sort of like that Dutch sort of links in there, but we're going to push through with Kylian Mbappe, a chipped ball over the top into Icardi's path. He shoots, gets himself another goal of the weekend. He doesn't even have a chemistry style on, and he's absolutely ridiculous at shooting and just everything. His all-round play is incredible, and also he's also on 8 chem, so he will only get better. We will get him on 10 chemistry for the next weekend. We're hopefully going to get ourselves like player of the month Sterling into the side, which will allow, you know, Bernardo Silva to come back in, play him up front. Then we get, of course, Icardi in at centre mid, and then we get ourselves like Marquinhos or something at centre back. If we can get ourselves that team of the year Marquinhos, I will love life. Even if we get like Hakimi, we'll push him at centre back, I don't even care, and then we'll obviously get ourselves like Donnarumma to go in goal. But as you can see in this game, we do go 3-1 up in the 88th minute. This time it's for Fekir, who came on as a sub. He got a goal and an assist. He did actually quite well in that game, and it obviously helped us along the way to get the win, to put us 3-0 in this weekend, which is brilliant to see. And we're obviously going to try and get to 9 wins as quickly as possible. So this is now the 4th game. He's got himself 3 icons in Pele, he's got Ballack, and he's also got Figo. He's also got a nice Reece James headliner at right back. Ginola's in there, he's got Fekir, Tchouaméni red pick, so some quite nice players as well. Alban Lafont, a special mention to him this weekend. I've seen a lot of players use Alban Lafont's inform. I don't know what it is, but he seems to be ridiculous. I don't get it. He genuinely just saves absolutely everything. In this game, unfortunately, it didn't go to plan straight away. You know, as you can see, we went 1-0 down to Ginola, but then we try to get a goal ourselves. You know, we're working it out wide. As you can see, the boy Salah's got the ball, turns his man there back into Icardi, who finds the boy Mane into Mbappe, takes the shot first time. I genuinely thought it was offside, but it wasn't, and he gets the goal there to put us back to 1-0. But then Ginola, he does a nice little fake Rabona into a couple of players there. He's found now Pele, who's very, very good on this game. I can't stress this enough. Him with the ball for scoop, it's just literally ridiculous. I think he does another one here. No, he doesn't. He just stops it dead and literally just takes it past my defenders like they're not even there. We go 2-1 down. But then in the 89th minute, can we get an equaliser? Well, Fekir's on the ball. He finds Bernardo Silva. He's jinking, turning, plays it back into Fekir to get the goal to equalise the game in the 90th minute. But then, as you can see, I've not obviously paused it from kickoff, or like obviously skip to the next bit, because as you can see, look what happens. Ginola, he's twisting, turning, couple of ball roll scoops, gets past my defender, takes it off one that tackled him, and he gets the goal literally a minute after we scored, and he goes and wins the game. So that was quite frustrating, I can't lie. I don't think I deserved to be in that position. I probably threatened his goal quite a bit. Probably not enough maybe, but obviously better than what the scoreline probably suggested. Obviously, it's very unfortunate to go and concede straight after you've got an equaliser in the 91st minute. So we're now going to move on into the next one, fresh off the back of that loss. Hopefully, we can put things right in this one to make ourselves 4-1 to obviously complete the first 5 games. I'd take a 4-1 to be fair, but obviously we need to go and beat the team that's on the screen. He had quite a few decent players in there, but he was playing 3 at the back, so obviously I knew that he would be, quite a fun player, so to speak. So he's obviously going to leave gaps and stuff. So we did obviously find a couple of gaps there, and obviously, as you can see, the boy Mane scores. Then we go and score that goal with the boy Kylian Mbappe, and I'm surprised that even went in. I don't even know what happened, but he sort of kept it up for quite a bit. It reminded me like when you used to just like use the right stick and just like keep playing it up, left and right and stuff, and that just seemed to really OP back in the day. And it's sort of a little bit back now, but obviously a little bit different. Then Icardi goes and scores that to make it 2-1 in the 40th minute. So I'm like, great, we need to obviously watch ourselves. We can't go and concede again, because then obviously it could go wrong. But in the 65th minute, it might just go and do that. Zakaria is going to play it into Icardi, who finds Laborde, who's an interesting player, I can't lie. Chips it over the top for Messi. He's going to strike it and he's going to score. And I'm like, great, not again. I can't lose another game like this. We were, to be fair, dominating in this one as well. But unfortunately, find ourselves back at 2-2. So then we're going to push for ourselves. It's the boy Mo Salah takes the strike, scores. Good stuff from him. We've now got sort of about 15 minutes left to obviously try and see this game out as much as we can. But literally 2 minutes later, the boy Messi is going to get on the ball. He finds the boy Laborde. What's he going to do? He's seen the man out wide, but not chose to use him. Takes the strike himself and scores. And I'm like, what? That's Laborde's player of the month. It genuinely felt like it was like, I'm Ronaldo. I just don't know what's going on there. It's not even his player of the month, it's his Sultana, never mind. But yeah, so 88, Laborde goes and scores that. But then in the 90th minute, Mo Salah again plays it across his time to Bernardo, sees it, extra pass, and it's the boy Vinny to get on the score sheet once again, and again save us, this time for a win, not for a draw. And that is absolutely brilliant. Obviously, playing that extra pass was clinical, and it was so precise, because we needed to play that pass. If we'd have probably shot there with like Bernardo Silva, it might not have gone in. So obviously played that extra pass, and obviously gives a better opportunity of scoring, and we did go and score, and we won the game because of it. So we're now up to 17 points. We're 4-1. We're loving life. We're doing quite well. We're going to play a couple more games in this episode because why not? And then obviously we'll end it off. So hopefully we can go and win this game right now. That you can see on the screen. It's got a couple of nice players again, a couple of red picks as well. So Jude Bellingham, that's obviously quite recent. I believe that was from last week's team of the week, the one that I didn't play. So he's probably going to be, someone that plays the game a little bit, and he's going to know his stuff. But we do go 1-0 up, which is quite nice, and we're actually going to go 2-0 up as well. As you can see, Mane picks the ball back up into Icardi, who strikes, and it's in the back of the net. We're 2-0 up inside 11 minutes, and we're actually going to get ourselves not a rage quit, or are we? Who knows? Icardi then into the box, gets the ball whipped into him, and he goes and scores first time there on the volley to put us 3-0 up inside 20 minutes. This could actually be a goal fest. And as you can see, 3 minutes later, we pick the ball back up again in his box. It's the boy Icardi again, goes round the goalkeeper. His goalkeeper takes his defender out. We take the strike, and luckily it's going into the back of the net. We're now 4-0 up inside 25 minutes. Then it took another 20-ish minutes to score again, but we are going to score again. It's Mo Salah to whip it to the back post. It's the boy Mbappe to go and score that one to make it 5-0. He's still not quit, so we move on into the second half, and it's Icardi again. What can he do? He's just going to power, pace through, gets himself on the score sheet once again. I believe that is his hat-trick, and that puts us 6-0 up. Can we get a couple more goals? Well, Icardi's going to play a ball over the top, a beautiful ball into the path of Mo Salah. What's he going to do? Well, he's going to get round the defender just about. He falls over himself. I don't know how he's managed that, but then we could have had a penalty. We did get a penalty, and of course, Mo Salah obviously went down with that challenge, so we're going to let him take it as well. So he's going to step up, play it into the bottom left, and he goes and scores. So we're now 7-0 up in this game, and I'm like, what's going on? Just quit, mate. I could have had another penalty there maybe, but we do pick the ball back up, and it's this boy that is Mbappe to score that one to make it 8-0. It's 63 minutes on the clock. Then he goes and scores that, to be fair. I'm like, fair enough, but it is like Icardi or something, so you do expect that. No, it's not. It's Hadji. Never mind. I don't know what I'm on about. But then Mbappe is going to push through, get himself a goal again. It's now 9-1 with 10 minutes to play. Can we get that magic number of 10? Well, with 3 minutes after that last goal, we're going to push through again. It's Sadio Mane over the sort of side into Mo Salah. It's quite a few bodies forward. Back to Mane, back across. The extra pass works every time we get the goal there. We're now 10-1 up with 5 minutes to play, and we end up winning the game 10-1. I mean, that's just a ridiculous scoreline, but we'll take it. It's better than obviously losing, of course it is. So yeah, quite an easy game there, if you'd imagine, and we'll absolutely take that one out to 21 points, and that of course gives us the 4-1. So yeah, we're going to pretty much wrap up the end of the episode then. If you enjoyed the video, give it a like, subscribe if you're new to the channel, and I will catch you in the next one tomorrow. Peace.